What for? Every refrigerator has two parts that were made removable. Everything else is screwed in tightly and cannot be removed. Specifically, these two trays for eggs, they are removable. This was not done for no reason. Many might think this was done for convenience, so you can just take it out like this and put in the eggs. No, in fact, this was not done just for that. Usually when we start putting eggs in the refrigerator, they fall out, break, and we have to go get more eggs. Look, here's why they are made removable. You come back from the store and just like this, you take out your tray from the refrigerator. And literally in 5 seconds, you transfer the eggs into the fridge. Just 5 seconds. The whole process takes just that long. It's very simple and very quick to do. The trays fit perfectly with these racks. You set them in, turn the eggs over, and they're loaded. A very simple and effective method. Take note, give a like, and subscribe. I used cotton swabs and fixed all the furniture in the house. Over time, each of us faces the problem that these fastenings on our furniture come loose, and the screws we used before no longer hold. What do we need to do? First, we take it out and unscrew it. This is a really great and useful tip from experienced carpenters who showed how to fix it properly. We take it and unscrew the fastener. After unscrewing the fastener, we can clearly see that these holes where the fastener was held have gotten bigger and worn out over time. Of course, you could take a bigger screw and try to screw it in, but that won't last long either. It will still get loose. The best way is to take some ordinary simple super glue that you have. Pour it inside and then firmly insert a regular cotton swab, just a simple one you have at home. Just like that, add the glue and insert the cotton swab, then let it dry completely. Once the swab has dried and any excess is set, we cut off the excess, put the fitting back in place and screw it in. Now you can simply and firmly screw the screw back in, as if you have a brand new door, and you'll have a super strong hold. Take note of this. Rub the lid with toothpaste and you'll start doing this all the time. Take any toothpaste you have on hand. And just like this, go over the top and the outside of the lid. Why do we do this? Over time, no matter what we do with the lids, they just won't get clean. Plus, it's best to disinfect them every month because a lot of food residue accumulates in these compartments under the lid. Food gets trapped there, and as a result, the lid starts to smell, rusts, and so on. So, we spread toothpaste on the lid like this, put a large frying pan on the stove, and add 1 tablespoon of salt. The reaction starts immediately, and we lower our mugs in to boil. Let the lid boil for just a couple of minutes and then take it out. The grease and dirt are left in the pan. Just rinse it off. And this is the perfect result we get. The lid squeaks, it's like new, straight from the store. Take note, give a like, subscribe. I have 1,000 awesome people here. Place the glass in the sink and they won't bother you anymore. Take any dry towel or cloth and dry it thoroughly. Wipe the sink like this, making sure there isn't a single drop of water left. This is truly an effective method that has been used for ages, and it's still very relevant and works today. All you need to do is simply follow the instructions in this video. We wipe the sink in this way, leaving not a single drop of water in it. After that, take any glass or container that fits the diameter of your sink, and then place the glass in the sink like this. Why do we do this? The reason is that when you go on a long vacation or leave your apartment, ants and cockroaches often get in through the sewage system. For this reason, they come to drink, so by placing a glass on top, you prevent this. They won't get into your home. Take note of this. Like, subscribe, grab a pack of napkins and a microwave. And you can forget about this problem once and for all. I can't believe I didn't know about this method before. It's truly unique. We'll need 1 napkin. Actually, no, 1 is probably not enough. Let's take 2. In this way, we lay out 2 napkins in the microwave, and then we'll need 2 teaspoons of salt. We place them in there like this. Then for better effect, we add 1 teaspoon of baking soda. We also sprinkle the baking soda on top. And we'll need a couple of drops of water. We pour it on like this. What do we do next? We close our microwave and set it for 2 minutes. 2 minutes have passed. The baking soda and salt have done their job. All the grease in the microwave has steamed and melted away. Now all we need to do is take this napkin and using the same napkin, wipe along the sides like this, wipe the top and basically see the result you get. Like the video, subscribe, sending hugs to everyone. Throw your old sponges in a bowl and your neighbors will be asking to come over. During a period of extreme saving in Germany, people stopped throwing away sponges and started disinfecting them at home with the simplest actions, making the sponge as good as new. I keep using them. 2 tablespoons of regular plain baking soda. 150 grams of regular 9% vinegar. Pour it in and add some regular boiling water. Just a little. About 150 grams. And we leave our sponges to soak for 15 minutes. Our sponges have soaked for 20 minutes. After that, we take them out. They are simply perfectly cleaned, disinfected, and will serve us well for many more years. Be sure to take note of this. Do this procedure once a month so your sponge is free of bacteria, disinfected, and like new. Hugs to everyone, wishing you warmth and kindness. Heat the frying pan over the flame and you'll be amazed by the result. After you've heated the pan, take some salt and sprinkle it evenly over the entire surface. This method has been tried and tested over the years. Now, any frying pans or burnt pots you were planning to throw away, you won't need to do that anymore. Take another product, one that absolutely everyone has at home, regular baking soda. Cover it on top with a regular damp wipe or a damp towel. Take the most basic, simplest one. 70% vinegar. And sprinkle it on top like this. Look, a vigorous reaction starts. You should allow it to rest for 15 to 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, when your wipe has turned black like this, it means all our ingredients have dissolved. Now all we need to do is take it. And just like this, using the same wipe, start cleaning your frying pan. Rub it a little, you'll have to scrub, wash it off, and you'll see an almost perfect result, though not everything came off. You can leave it on longer. Take note, leave a like, subscribe, and never wash curtains in the washing machine. At least not until you watch this video to the end. Most of us, what do we do when we go to wash curtains? Especially if yours have top cornices, with these kinds of clips. If you just throw them into the washing machine like this, all those clips will break off. Here's what you need to do to wash your curtains properly. You take it like this and carefully start folding the top part where the fasteners are. Just like this. Tightly, so you get something like this, like a little flower. And now here's the simplest life hack. How do you wash curtains the right way? You'd never guess, but I'll show you. You take an ordinary simple sock, hold it on top like this, and put the sock over it. Look what happens. Our fasteners are completely protected. Now we can safely put the curtain in the washing machine and wash it. Take note, leave a like, and subscribe. The simplest and most effective way to remove burnt-on residue from an electric stove without damaging it. Many people just start washing it, damaging, and scratching it. Never do this. Take a special tablet like this, which everyone has at home, add a little water to it, and let it sit. After the tablet has dissolved a bit, all you need to do is take it just like this. Just like this, take the tablet and start cleaning off all the burnt parts on your stove with it. This is done very quickly and it works. It's simply effective. All these parts like this. The ones that are burnt. Watch how it happens right before your eyes. After the tablet has dissolved, you can easily wipe, moisten, and polish your stove. After that, all you have to do is take a regular napkin and wipe it down just like this. And look at the result. The result is simply perfect. Take note, give a like, and subscribe. I have 1,000 awesome people. 90% of people wash a regular sieve incorrectly. How do we usually wash it? We lather it up like this, and then the quest begins. How to waste 1,500 liters of water. What happens is, it takes a long time and doesn't make sense. Our grandmothers knew the secret of how to use less water in the sink and keep the meter from spinning all the time. All you need to do is take the sieve just like before. Thoroughly lather it up after use. Then all we do is take the simplest, most ordinary spoon, just like this. We place it on top of the sieve and hold it under the water. Everything is instantly rinsed off perfectly. You don't need to do anything else and it all happens in literally 50 seconds. At the same time, our water consumption is minimal. And the sieve gets perfectly clean. Take note of this, leave a like and subscribe. I have 1,000 great ideas.